Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you lots of deep clarity on how is your special person currently feeling about you, whether they're your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, or your specific person. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. I just want to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's been part of the family. You know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you being here. And I apologize. I have not been able to do a few readings in this past week because I was actually out of town for my son's graduation. So I know many of you are moms and many of you are single moms like I am. So you know how that feels, right? When you've worked so hard and to raise these great kids and, they're making you proud. So I took a little bit of a break, but now I am back. And thank you so much for your patience and for coming back. Okay, so today we have many ways for you to choose your group. We have these beautiful cards I'm going to show you. We also have crystals, and we're going to be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So you can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all, or you can pick your zodiac sign as well as your person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. But if you're at the point where you really want specific clarity on what's going on between you and your person, I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me because I love seeing you on video call. It is so healing. It is so transformative. You would be shocked as to how much information comes out, so that when we record it and you watch it back again, you will learn things that you didn't even remember the first time. So I highly recommend that to get absolute clarity so you can make some great decisions for yourself as you move forward. And I also offer video recorded readings, so you have a lot of options. If you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home to get answers to questions that are immediate, I've created the Twin Flame Oracle for love readings and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle for those of you who have or would like to start spiritual businesses. Now, these are also available on my website as well as Amazon FBA with free shipping. Both places are the same, so you can order from either one. And this is the last call for the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. I only have literally a few of these left, so if you still want one, this is the time to get it. This is a very special necklace because what I do is I pick the necklace for you. I put it in my altar where I have prayed and meditated for 20 years now. I infuse it with lots of blessings for you to unite, find, or reunite with your special person if you've been in separation. I send it to you with a handwritten card along with the necklace, as well as a special affirmation from my own affirmation deck that I will choose just for you. Okay, so that is also available at livetarot.com. And we only have the ivory and gold left. We don't have the black and gold, just to let you know. All right, so go ahead and take a deep breath. Let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. For group number 1, we have the Uncharted Sea and this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have Endless Possibilities and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have Sacred Reverence and this crystal right here. Okay, let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, and and Aries for group number 1. For group number 2, we have Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, and Taurus. And for group number 3, we have Pisces, Leo, Cancer, and Capricorn. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose the uncharted sea, as well as this crystal right here, and Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So let's see. How are they currently feeling about you, group 1? So let's start with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot as well. All right, let's see. How are they currently feeling about you? So we have mature man. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Fruition. Wow, so we have some really beautiful energies around rebirth and creation that I'm loving here. So I feel like there's something about this person, group 1, where it's like the way they see you and the way they feel about you is that you have somehow inspired them to let go of old ideas about themselves. You've inspired them to let go of an old way that they used to live, you know? And I love this energy because it's very uplifting and it's very inspiring. I feel like this person, they feel incredibly grateful to you, but there's this sense of like a slow burn, a slow moving around, like falling in love with you. I'm not getting the energy that this is the kind of person who's gonna just like all of a sudden, like, you know, like come towards you fast with, you know, all these like big ideas and big like, you know, big grand gestures. I feel like this is the kind of person who has been kind of letting go of that older, immature version of themselves and stepping into a more mature person and more of like their soul's maturity. And I feel like that's exactly what you want, because that's what's going to make this person more and more stable as an energy in your life. And I feel strongly, group 1, that that is the kind of stability that you really need and want. So yes, there might be a part of this person that is very like, you know, excitable or excited, right? Like they may, you know, be bold in certain ways, but I feel like through their continued connection with you, there is an evolution, right? So like things about their old self is becoming outdated, right? Like they are moving forward into a new phase of maturity, of alignment, of connection and resonance with you. And you and everything that you are is what is proving to be the catalyst for this. Like it's you and how you show up. So they feel reverence for you. Okay, this person feels a recognition. There is a recognition between your soul and their soul. Even if they don't have the words for it, even if they don't know how to describe it they feel it deep within their soul. And there's something, again, about you that is making them evolve. And that's why we're getting this, like, let go of outdated beliefs, let go of the old self and come into a more mature alignment. And again, that is what you want, because I feel like when you met with this person, or when you connected with this person, you may have felt that as much as you like them and as attracted that you feel to them, you, group one, may have felt that you're not sure if they can step into this love, into this connection, because maybe you felt that they weren't ready or that they lacked the maturity to do it, right? So this is where I feel like this person is definitely evolving into that place that you want them to be, because see, now we're getting these beautiful energies of creativity and fruition. This is all about abundance. This is about love overflowing, right? The creative energy, the abundance overflowing. And I love this. I love this for you, because it feels like you guys are coming out of like more of this lack and insecure energy into an energy of, no, we can create something. Whatever we create, it's coming to fruition. It's coming into abundance. It's becoming real and beautiful, and it's not just stunted. Like, I feel like maybe before, or coming up to this time in this connection, you might have felt that something was lacking or stunted or not fully coming into completion. But I feel like this person, they're growing, they're evolving. So they are wanting to create something bigger, something better, something real. They want this relationship to come into its full abundance, full creation, full fruition, despite what the moon's energy may have been bringing to you. See, it's interesting how we have this fruition, but we also have the moon here. So this tells us that definitely you guys have gone through some struggle, some period of lack of clarity, fogginess, right? The moon's energy is always one that puts some sort of a veil over the eyes. See, look at this person, a little bit of hiding behind that mask, right? So I feel like this person, your person, what they truly feel is, again, you're being so calm, so steady, so stable in their life is making them come out of the fog of this moon's energy, and it's making them want to drop the mask, right? Drop this mask so that you can come into full fruition. I love it. So beautiful. Let's see, what else are they currently feeling? What else are they currently feeling about you, group one? Page of Wands, Justice, Ace. Oh, I love this beautiful Ace of Pentacles coming through as the central energy. See, that's part of that creativity. That's part of that fruition. I love it. Ooh, okay, the Devil, Queen of Wands. Wow, beautiful. Okay. So I feel like this person, again, see, I told you, you are the catalyst, okay? You are the inspiration for all of this. So I feel like this Queen of Wands represents your energy right here, the way they see you, the way they feel about you. Everything that you are radiates to this person. Okay, everything that you are, your passion, your boldness, everything you carry inside, the way you walk into a room, you radiate to this person. And they are very much caught into the orbit of your magnetism because you've made a huge impact on them. Okay, just you being you. And you don't even have to think about it, group one. It's not even something that you contrive or think about or control. It's just who you are is what draws this person in. Who you are is what is magnetic to them. And definitely they know that they have struggled. Okay, they have struggled. And this is why I'm saying they were not, before they met you, they were not this mature person. Okay, they were not coming into this beautiful energy of creativity and fruition and like things finally making sense. They were probably struggling a lot. And I think the devil's energy is tied to this, right? Like when you think and feel certain ways about yourself, when you have limiting beliefs, when you might have toxic behaviors, or maybe they were used to more codependent relationships. Maybe they've been in really bad relationships and bad situations that were toxic, and that's what they're used to, right? And you come in bringing a healthy energy. And I think initially this person didn't know what they were supposed to do with that healthy energy. They didn't know exactly how to receive you because they were used to only receiving crappy things. There you go, crappy people, right? They weren't used to receiving somebody as beautiful, as whole, like beautiful in spirit is what I'm saying, right? So you have inspired them to let go of the outdated things about themselves. And I feel like the outdated beliefs, the way they saw themselves, the lack, the limiting beliefs, the toxic stuff, all comes from this devil's energy. So this is really so beautiful that now that is on its way out. And what they are truly focusing on is this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. And to me, Pentacles energy is such a beautiful energy for a new beginning because it's grounded in reality, right? It's not just about our dreams and our fantasies. It's about creating something real that we can hold in our hands together. It's about creating a real life. And that's why I feel like it goes so beautifully with the abundance that you see on this card. Because again, Pentacles energy is earth energy, that which grows from the earth, that which is tangible we can hold on to, right? It's not just fantasy, it's real. How does real life reflect that back to us? So I feel like your person is so inspired to grow. They know that they have met you before as this Page of Wands, right? They know that they're in transition from the Page of Wands energy, which is definitely a more immature, I'm still finding my way, I'm still learning kind of energy, into this mature energy right here. But they also feel like that is the only way to show you justice, to show up for you in a different way, to let go of those old immaturities, to evolve into that more mature presence in your life is the only way to be fair and just to what this relationship means and how deeply they feel this relationship. So they're coming towards you with that sense of justice. I want to be fair to you. I want to be right. I don't want to screw this up. I don't want to sit back into my old toxic ways, right? Because that wouldn't be fair to you. And that wouldn't be giving you that Ace of Pentacles. So I love this person's intentions towards you because they're solid intentions. Let's see, what else? Hidden path, stuck, regret, receive, soulmate. Oh, so beautiful. See? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I almost feel like if you look at these right here, it feels like it's a progression, which is really beautiful. Okay, really beautiful. There is a progressive energy here coming from this person to you. See, I think again, when you guys met, they were not in the best of places. Right? That devil's energy, outdated beliefs, limiting things, everything felt slow because they felt like the path towards you and the path towards this connection is not quite clear to them. They may have felt very stuck. When you first met, when you first connected, you may have sensed this in them, that there's something in this person that feels very stuck. For some of you, it could have been even like an outside situation, right? Take it as it resonates for your specific journey, right? For some of you, the stuck could be some sort of block that's external, whether it's a third party, whether it's a living situation, or even like long distance, right? Or it could just be their own, issues within themselves, like that devil's energy, right? Like being used to more toxic or limiting places, people, situations, and mindsets. So they really did feel that pressure that, wait a second, yes, I have struggled. Yes, I'm not used to something healthy. Yes, I do want something healthy. I want that Ace of Pentacles. I want to be able to give you that. And I don't want to regret losing it. See, this person doesn't want to lose you they don't even want to take the chance of that. Because they know that if they lost you and they didn't step up into this, they will regret it for the rest of their lives. And that is why I love this. Look at this. They are ready. Like, they are preparing themselves. They want to receive. And look at this. We're getting that same beautiful energy as this. Look, there's so much abundance. I love that we're getting this beautiful fruit energy because it shows abundance. It shows that which is being created, blossomed, coming into fruition so beautifully, right? Along with that Ace of Pentacles. So yes, you are their soulmate. They know it. There is no doubt here. They want to receive this love. They want to step up into it, even if they've had limiting beliefs, even if they've been immature in the past, even if they've dealt with that devil's energy. They are working their way out of it so they can fully open up and receive this beautiful connection that they have with you, because you are it for them. I mean, that is just so clear. I love it. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could have the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. You can get these on my website or Amazon FBA with free shipping. You can also order, we have like just a few left of the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. Everything is at livetarot.com. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose Endless Possibilities with this crystal right here, as well as Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, and Taurus. Let's see. How are they currently feeling about you? So we are going to start with oracle cards, and then we will do tarot. So how are they currently feeling about you? So we have occupation. We have surrender, defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Power. Okay. Wow. So there's some big energy coming through here. I feel like right now your person may be feeling disconnected, not from you, but from their own place of where they feel they are. And because they feel a little bit disconnected and disempowered in their own life, it's like they don't want you to see that weakness in them. They feel very vulnerable. So they're almost like trying to keep you away from that. And for you, it might feel like this person is being distant. Okay. But what's interesting here is that they're not being distant because you've done something wrong or they don't care for you. I feel like right now this person is going through some sort of a time in their life where they're trying to regain their power. They feel like they've lost their power in some way. It could be due to the loss of a job. It could be to the loss of like a previous relationship or a marriage where they felt like they were mistreated or cheated on or backstabbed or betrayed. I think this person right now, they're very much struggling with how to let in this growing love that they're feeling for you without feeling like they're losing their power again. So I can sense this very kind of heavy energy about them like coming towards you 2 steps and then going back 3 steps. Like that's how it might be manifesting in the relationship. Like the way you are seeing this person act may be that they come close, they come to you, and then as soon as you guys get close, they run away again and they step back again. And it's kind of like this back and forth energy. And so I feel like that's why this word cooperation is coming through really strong for me right now, like the energy around this, because I feel like there's the sense of like you, group 2, always feel like this person is not fully cooperating with you. Like you feel like they want to cooperate, but they don't. And so you always feel a little bit rejected by them, even though you know that they care, even though they may have even expressed to you how much they care, how attracted they are to you, what they think of you. I think they think very highly of you, but there's always a disconnect between the way they think about you or the way they feel about you and the way they actually show up in their actions. And that's where the word cooperation comes in. Like you feel like you're always struggling for this person to cooperate with you, because they might cooperate for a few days and then they're distant again and resistant again. So this person, they're feeling it, okay? They really do feel guilty about this. They know that they're doing this. They know that they are showing up halfway and then kind of leaving things hanging. And part of maybe their justification or the excuse that they might be giving to you is work, okay? And I'm not saying that they're lying about that, but I feel like it's not the only thing, okay? It's kind of like an easy thing to blame, like if they're like in between jobs, or they feel like they're going to lose their job, or they feel like there's something threatening their position, and they become a workaholic, or they have to work harder or hustle harder in order to prove themselves. I'm not saying that that's a lie. It's not a lie. It is there, but it's not the only thing. It might be something that they hide behind in their defensiveness because they don't want to admit that part of the problem here is that they have felt disempowered in some way. Okay, so they might be trying to use their work or their job or their business as a way, as a shield to not talk about their personal empowerment, right? The ways in which they have felt betrayed personally, not professionally, right? But sometimes the job, the business, the profession is a good way or a good something to hide behind, right? It's a better excuse than to be vulnerable about your own heart, right? Because again, I feel like this person is very defensive. It's hard for them to bring down the walls and talk to you or reveal to you what are the deeper vulnerabilities they have, like why they feel disempowered, why they felt betrayed, why they felt like, they've had relationships where they were the ones, left heartbroken, or they were the ones left with all that deep sense of tragedy and being backstabbed. I do get a very strong energy from this person that they have definitely felt like they've been stabbed in the back before you. Okay, and that's still living with them somewhere. Okay, that's part of their defensiveness. They don't want to be stabbed in the back again. Not that they feel that you're going to be the one to do that, but it's some sort of a wound in them that is still strong. So what else are they currently feeling about group 2? Death. Yeah, see, this person has definitely dealt with something. The Lovers. Wow, beautiful. The Fool. Oh my gosh. All major arcana. All major arcana. The Tower. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my God. The Star. Group 2. This is unbelievable. Okay, I'm just like, oh my God. I can't remember in the thousands of readings I've done, maybe somewhere, but I cannot remember ever getting all major arcana. Wow. Wow. Okay, this is major. This is really big, really big. Something has already or is about to shake this person up so big, so big. The tower has fallen or is about to fall. Something in this person's life, their experience, is about to just be blown. And whatever that is going to push them into a brand new beginning. It's going to push them to take the chance, because look at this. Wow, you guys are fated. This love, this connection is huge, okay? This is no ordinary connection. This is no small thing. You two have come together. You two have met because you're going to cause great changes in each other's lives. You two have met in this lifetime to be catalysts for each other, to give each other hope, faith, but also to jolt each other awake. Like if you feel like you've been sleepwalking through life, if you feel like, and it doesn't have to be that you feel like you've been doing that your whole life. It could even be in this last phase of your life. You both feel like maybe you're kind of a little dead inside, not awake, like sleepwalking, just going through the motions, not really that happy. This is going to jolt the two of you. This connection is meant to bring some sense of adventure and risk back into your life. But when I say risk, I mean in a good way, in the way that the fool wants to jump off that cliff because the fool has faith that they will land softly, that this is an adventure worth taking. This is a cliff worth jumping off of because there's something better on that other side. Wow. And for this to happen, something has got to end. Something is ending right now. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be a physical ending, although it could be the ending of anything. The ending of a prior third party, the ending of geographical distance, like long distance, that could be coming to an end. The ending of old life patterns, the ending of old limiting beliefs, whatever needs to come to an end for the two of you to unite or reunite needs to come to an end. And whatever that is, it's going to happen very suddenly if it hasn't already. It's coming. It's coming. Oh my gosh, it is coming. Something is ending, but something is going to be reborn. And look at this beautiful star. Why? Because this is where you're headed. This is the hope, the beauty, the potential that the two of you have on the other side of this tower falling and on the other side of death. And whatever this is, it is big. Spirit wants to tell you that it is big. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting all major arcanas here. Wow. Earth-shattering, mind-blowing, whatever this is, it's gonna just knock you guys off your feet, but in a really good way. It's gonna bring you both to a whole new beginning, a whole new chapter. But just be prepared, because we have the death and the tower. Old stuff needs to be cleared out of the way, okay? And whatever that old stuff is may feel, difficult. It may be a challenge, but what's on the other side is this beautiful star. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited. Wow. See? Separation. I'm telling you, there's something masculine. Wow. Fresh start. See the Fool? Oh my gosh. Jesus. See? Wow. Wow. Okay. So see, this is why I'm saying there is something here. I feel like, look, each of the oracle cards that came underneath, they coincide perfectly with the card above them. So we have this death, we have the separation. So there is something that this person is separating from in order to bring in this new start. Okay. Again, it could be anything. It could be third party. It could be like a physical thing, like an actual person or a living situation, or like a country, like a different country or a different place. Or it could just be a separation from all the mental limiting beliefs, right? All the beliefs that have kept them stuck. With the Lover's energy, we have a specific masculine energy coming through here. So if you are watching for a masculine, that masculine is definitely separating from things in their life that don't serve them, coming towards this beautiful fresh start that came under the Fool's energy. So same energy right there. Wow. Wow. There is a new beginning coming here because something needs to end. Okay, something is going to end. And we're getting the chaser along with the tower. See, that's why I'm saying you might be shocked, because all of a sudden this person who never cooperated before is now chasing you all of a sudden with this tower coming down. There's something. You're going to go from being shocked at the lack of cooperation from this person to all of a sudden they are chasing you. They want your energy. They want your presence. Like all of a sudden they are cooperating at a whole different level. Why? Because they stopped deceiving themselves. I feel like for some of you, this person has been lying to themselves, saying that they don't love you, because in deep down, they love you so deeply, they don't know what to do with it. And if they are unavailable or distant or far away or whatever their blocks are, they have been deceiving themselves at the level at which they love you. They've been lying to themselves as to how much they love you. For whatever the reasons are, it depends on your individual journey, so take it as it resonates. But this person has been lying to themselves. And in their lack of cooperation with you, they've been trying to lie to you about how deeply they do actually care and how deeply they actually do love you. And now they just can no longer sustain that deceit. They can't lie to themselves anymore. It's come to an end. And it's time, because that tower needed to come down. So the self-deception is going to come to an end if it hasn't already started. And whatever was blocking that death is coming through now, as in it has to end. It's coming to an end because this Fool and fresh start and the energy of the lovers, the connection and the star, the hope that you both have for the future, this future is awaiting you. Wow, what a powerful reading. I'm so excited for you guys. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here, Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. They are available with free shipping both on my website as well as Amazon FBA. You can also order, I only have a few left, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace in ivory and gold. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. You have no idea how much it helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Sacred Reverence with this crystal right here, as well as Pisces, Leo, Cancer, and Capricorn. Let's see. How are they currently feeling about you? We're going to start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Change. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Wisdom. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this person, they definitely put you on a pedestal, okay? They think that you are smarter than they are, for sure. But I mean, in a sweet way. Like, they feel that you are elevated over them in many ways. They feel like you are very wise, you are very smart, you know what you're doing in your life much more so than they have known what they are doing. So this person definitely elevates you. I'm getting more of a, from this card, I'm getting more of like the stars energy in tarot as well, where it's like they see you as a superstar. Like they see you as somebody who represents all of the goodness that they wish that they had, but also the wisdom and the maturity that they wish that they had. So there's a part of this person that not only loves you, but also deeply admires you, right? Like admires who you are, admires where you've been, what you've learned, what you've come to. And they very much admire how committed you have been to getting somewhere in your life. I feel like there's definitely like this pedestal energy, because they also feel that they have committed to the wrong things. Okay, so there's like in their mind, when they think of you and what they feel for you is the sense of like, you have this integrity within you where you know what to commit to and what not to commit to, and they don't. Okay, like I feel like for some of you, and take this as it resonates, it's not for everybody. For some of you, if there's some sort of a third party situation here, they resent that commitment because they've realized that they have made a mistake in what they've committed to. And they see you as someone who knows where to commit and how to commit in the right way. So there's like this a sense of a gap between the way they trust themselves to make certain decisions versus the way they trust you to make certain decisions, if that makes any sense. It's like they know that there's things in their life that needs to change. They know that there's things in their life that needs to change, changes that they need to make, but I feel like this person is afraid to make those changes. Like they don't seem to have the courage. They also feel that maybe they don't even have the kind of wisdom that you have to make changes that would actually make sense. I feel like this person very much wants to change something in their life in order to come closer to you, because for some of you, this person may not be as accessible right now, right? Like for some of you, this person might be either long distance or in some other living situation, okay, where it's like they do want to change it, but they're afraid of that evolution, okay? And wherever they are, there is resentment. Even for those of you who this could be like a long distance relationship, I feel like there's still resentment in the fact that they resent their situation. Like something is keeping them where they're at, right? Like they're stuck in a particular place. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically stuck in a particular geography, right? So there is a growing resentment that they have towards whatever life or whatever commitment that they are stuck in at this time. And again, that commitment can even be just being committed and having to stay in a different city, town, or location, right? It just depends on what this person has committed to that they're no longer in alignment with. Like, so I feel like this person, they feel very stuck. They know that something has to change because they have committed to something that they're no longer in alignment with, okay? And that is the pressure that they're feeling. And that is where their unhappiness is starting to bubble up to the surface, and where they really admire you for knowing where to commit, how to commit, what not to commit to, because you are wise. Wow, interesting. So let's go deeper. What else are they currently feeling? What else are they currently feeling about group 3? Wheel of Fortune, see, there you go. There's that change card again. 9 of Swords, yep. Resentments, keeping you up at night. Queen of Wands, again, that wisdom, like I see that is like they look up to you. There's that pedestal energy. High Priestess, wow, they really revere you for your wisdom. There you go. There's the wisdom with the High Priestess again. 5 of Pentacles, they feel locked out of this somehow. Okay, so this person right now, I think they feel, again, that pressure and that resentment that something needs to change in their life because they are feeling locked out of being able to be with you. They're feeling locked out of your energy, your passion, your love. They're feeling locked out of being close to you. So for some of you, you may have put some distance between you and this person. And I also feel very strongly that for some of you, there's a history that you have with this person where they have always felt your presence, as in like you've really given them a lot. Your love, your time, your energy, your nurturing, your passion, Queen of Wands. Like they see you as a extremely passionate, bold energy that is magnetic to them. But now it feels like for many of you, you may have withdrawn that from this person, okay? You may have withdrawn it. You may have said, you know what, I really gave you a lot. I gave you everything I could, but I'm not feeling that you are committing to me in return. Your commitment to us, to me, is not fully there. So because of that, you're going to feel the consequences. I'm going to pull away and I'm just going to give you your space. And if you've done that, bravo to you, group 3, because this person, 5 of Pentacles, is feeling the cold, as they should. They're feeling locked out from being able to access that beautiful High Priestess part of you, because this is the part of you, again, the wisdom. This combination is mesmerizing. You are the combination of the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess energy. Spiritually deep, deep, deep connection, but also incredibly passionate and bold while you run spiritual and deep. This is magnetic to your person. They are crazy about you, but for whatever their reasons are in terms of what other commitments they've made, even though they may resent those commitments, even though they want to change, they weren't stepping up. And so now, again, if you have been the person to step back or are considering stepping back, that's what has placed the pressure on this person. Your absence, the absence of your energy, the attention, the care, the nurturing, everything has put them in this highly stressed out, miserable state without you. And the resentment is building, not the resentment against you, but the resentment on whatever is keeping the two of you apart is building in this person. So they want, isn't this lovely? Look at this. They want the change. They want the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that amazing? I love it. So something is pushing this person. Their 9 of Swords energy, they're feeling left out in the cold. All of those energies are pushing this person towards making some sort of a change, Wheel of Fortune. Because whatever else that they have committed to or whatever else is taking up their energy, it is building a deep, deep resentment. The resentment is there. It's just a matter of when it's going to break. Interesting. What else? What else are they feeling? There you go, travel, feminine, mystery, vibration, outcome. Wow, okay. Okay, so see, I was saying, like, for some of you, this person, there is this energy around travel because we're getting, right, change with the car as well as travel energy. So for some of you, if this is like a long distance relationship, this person is starting to, feel that distance very deeply. They may want to come towards you. Okay, they may want to travel to see you. Again, there's this real deep desire for that change, for an energy shift, because we're also getting vibration here. Like this person feels, again, very kind of resentful of whatever is their current situation, and they want a change. Wheel of Fortune, they need a new beginning. And if that requires traveling or moving, getting out of a space that is bringing their energy and their vibration down, right? They want to get out of that. I think part of them, they still feel like they're not quite sure when and how they can make this happen, but the desire is building up very strongly. If if you are the feminine, this person, they definitely have some sort of very strong desire energy towards the divine feminine in this situation. But I feel like this person, I feel that there is a very strong buildup of pressure and energy coming from this person's world or their current situation, even places where you may not even know much, because I feel like this mystery card is telling me that group 3, there might be a part of you that doesn't exactly know. Like there's gaps maybe in your knowledge of what is going on in this person's life, that they may not be telling you because either they're embarrassed or they're ashamed for you to see that side. Okay, so there's something here that is a bit of a mystery, but is putting pressure on them without you realizing it. Okay, there's something in this person's environment, especially if they are long distance from you, because you're not be able to see every aspect of their life. So there's something in this person's environment, in their energy, that is a mystery that could be a bit mysterious to you right now, but that is putting tremendous pressure on them. But they're not showing you that part. They don't want to talk about that part. They're hiding that part from you. So whatever that is actually benefiting you in this connection, because it's going to reach some sort of a breaking point. Okay. And that is something that is already in motion. It's not something that is like connected to you necessarily, right? Yes, their deepening emotions for you are also adding pressure, but I feel like there's other pressures as well. So this is a very interesting energy. Like this person is secretly stressed. They're living with some sort of like daily pressure, daily stress that might be some sort of a mystery to you. Or you might hear them talk about it here and there, but you still don't know what the full picture is. But I almost feel like right now, maybe you don't even need to know. You keep your own stuff. you know, like you keep yourself also a bit detached and you know, keep your stuff a bit of a secret. Let them feel the gap, which they already are. Okay, because I feel like for you guys, the outcome is coming. It's around the corner. There's something that's about to break here. Okay, there's some sort of pressure that's been building up for a long time, and it's going to come to a turning point. It's going to come to a head where somebody must make a decision towards an outcome. And the desire for that change, the desire for that outcome in your person is just getting stronger and stronger every day. So it's almost like you don't really need to do anything. The dominoes are falling on their own, right? The universe, spirit is pushing down the dominoes for this person. You don't even have to do anything. So just step back, relax, and let it happen, because the outcome is coming. Okay? And you don't have to make any action towards it. Let the universe work on your behalf in this situation, because it already is. And there you are right there. The central energy of the Queen of Wands, sitting happily in her power. She doesn't need to take action right now. She's combined here with the High Priestess. The High Priestess doesn't need to take action. This is you, the combination of you just stepping back, let the universe, let it all fall into place for you. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order the Twin Flame Oracle, which is this one right here, or the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur. These are decks I've created for you. They're available free shipping on my website or Amazon FBA. It's both the same wherever you order it from. You can also order one of the last few ivory and gold Twin Flame Blessed necklaces. Everything is at livetarot.com. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much it actually supports me. And I'll see you all on the next one.